Back in the soup for a shorter afternoon session. Like, genuinely 4 minutes afternoon. Take care of a few things before having to deal with some telecommuting work today, assuming my manager does not call with any updates about interviews before then. I'll just hope that my phone actually gets service. Alright, this ladder works. There's very little in this game that's more annoying than finding ladders that should work, that don't. Well, I should say, in Shadow of Chernobyl, there are far more annoying things that pop up when you bring in mods into the question. Cough, cough. Secret Trails 2. Cough, cough, spawning in the middle of 3 exoskeleton guys that will kill you instantly if you don't have Quake 3 Pro reflexes. Cough, cough, bad game design. Now, the plan for today is to at least get through the wild territory. Which, of course, requires me to break these boxes open on the way to army warehouses. Haven't had a reboot of the system yet. I'm just going to talk through the loading screens and not cut them out, because I've already got a limited amount of time to actually record this afternoon. About 54 minutes as of right now. We haven't gone through a reboot of the system yet, as I kept the computer up all night to render the last session and to upload a bunch of old Arma 3 videos. By old, I mean like a couple days old. No, it's probably about a week and a half now.
We got visitors. Some stalker is coming right at us. What do we do?
Don't you know what to do with witnesses? Finish him and make no fuss.
Roger, on it.
Wolfhound, you're not supposed to put the microphone of the thing right next to your mouth. It's a bit too loud.
Wow. Nice shot. I did not expect an AI to be capable of pulling off a shot like that. Actually, now that I think of it, as of this recording, it was a week and a day ago that I recorded these Arma 3 videos I'm referring to. It was... Well, simply put, it's the session of Arma 3 that got me to actually be serious about Arma 3.
What do we do?
Although it is... I am really just playing, Wasteland, rather than any other more official things. But yeah, it was such fun that night. It was about 6 hours of play straight. 6 hours, 18 minutes with a bunch of awesome dudes on Blue 4 on the AWG Zulu something or other server. Such a fun time that I actually went and bought myself a copy of TrackIR 5. So that's going to be pretty interesting when that arrives. For now, let's not get shot. Yeah, it's a really good thing these guys kind of suck at shooting, otherwise I would be in serious trouble here. Also, I just remembered I was going to do this. Get rid of this, because dropping your weapon is just annoying. And I'm done with the rainy weather. Oh yes, as you can see, I decided to keep it on classic game mode this time for the stashes. Active HUD is off because the breathing effect gets annoying. Motion blur doesn't ever seem to work. I mean, I've dealt with the settings in the shader script, and well, I would definitely say the part of that shader script that corresponds to the motion blur effect really needs better documentation because I can't really tell. Your snipers are dead, that's what's going on. The building's blowing up, that's what's happening! My horrible attempt at doing a James McCaffrey from Max Payne voice. Well, I should say James McCaffrey playing Max Payne voice. I gotta say, I was really surprised to find out, after I had finished Alone in the Dark, that he was Edward Carnby. Really quite astonishing. I mean, after knowing that, I picked it out. I could pick it out right away.
There's a stalker closing in on you. Looks like he's gunned down all our snipers. Watch out. He's coming from the bar. All found. I didn't get him. Did he knock off our sniper or by himself? Yes. Send a couple of guys to cover your asses.
Damn, they weren't there yet.
On it. Now you've done it, Wolfhound. The military chopper is
Oh
going to
no.
blow you to pieces.
Oh no. This is one of the errors that has been brought up on the Steam forums. These guys aren't here. Let's see if I can watch this happen.
There goes your chopper. You're next, you political scumbags.
Hey, what the hell is this? This is bullshit. This is not the it's not even the same chopper. Well, it seems like the A-life isn't completely broken here. It's just, you know, it's just not spawning some of the mercs. Rather, it's spawning some scumbags. No, it fell through the floor. God damn it! I wanted that artifact. I'll have to see if Kruglov is, yeah, no. Yeah, so that anomaly doesn't actually seem to do anything.
You, Stalker. Atlas. We were attacked by mercs and half of our team was killed. Help us, and I promise you won't regret it. Help us break through the ambush by the plant. I have uploaded the coordinates. Watch out. Wolfhound and his crew are by the chopper.
There's no one here.
That's it, you egghead moron. Either you give me the results,
Come
or
on.
you leave
Get me out of here.
That's it. This chat is over. I guess it's going to get ugly. As you wish.
The last patch was supposed to fix this, among other issues, and it's not really done anything. Kruglov's, well, I mean, it fixed Lab XT18 for me, but, Wild Territory is still completely broken. There's the Formerks at the beginning, there's a few mutants, but nobody spawns over here. So it looks like this session might end up getting cut shorter than anticipated. I don't even care about the anomalies, 'cause I'm gonna have to restart somewhere before this patch, without a doubt. Huh, this looks oddly similar to the hangar in the garbage. Just slightly less destroyed and a bit more closed up. Oh, invisible walls. Guess I'll explore this a bit, and I don't know what to do from there. Invisible wall, why? You can't even get over here without modified jump height. It's pointless closing into the level. I don't like it. Okay, so let's restart the session, I guess. Not regarding recording, but simply going back to that save and seeing if I can't get better luck with a reload. I can only hope, because I know that restarting the game and restarting the system isn't going to help, because that didn't get Krishuk to come back. And it didn't get Kostya to come back. May have to play with the modder script a bit more. Try to get more debug text posted. I already enabled a lot of things that were disabled by default for debug, so that doesn't seem to have had too much of a noticeable effect. Don't tell me there's an invisible wall there. No, I don't seem to be able to jump high enough to get into it. Perhaps from here. Aha! There's nothing in there anyway, but... I don't know, half the fun is in being able to get to these usually blocked off areas. The other half is being able to actually accomplish something. So, strange weather we've been having. It's March 11th, and it's 48 degrees right now. Wow. 48 degrees. That's Fahrenheit for any of you non-Americans. I don't know what the Celsius is, because I don't remember the formula off the top of the head, and even if I did, I would not be able to recite it and calculate it. Let me turn that fan off. I'm gonna have to double-check my heater to make sure it's off. It's way too damn warm.
Wolfhound, we got visitors. Some stalker is coming right at us. What do we do? Don't you know what to do with witnesses? Finish him and make no fuss. Roger, on it.
That guy's pretty heavily armored. I was expecting him to go down a bit quicker. Ouch! Pretty easy, pretty easy. Almost lost that spring as well. Damn thing spawning halfway into the ground. I'm gonna bother looting them. I just want to see if there's anybody here.
There's a stalker closing in on you. Looks like he's gunned down all of
Nope.
Watch out. He's coming from the board. Well found. I didn't get it. Did he knock off our snipers all by himself? Yes, and a couple of guys to cover your asses. Roger. On it.
Got it this time.
Military chopper is coming to blow you to pieces.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be done. Just not gonna happen. I don't think I've been recording long enough to fill a single regular video length, and I'm already good and ready to give up because it's just
There goes your chopper.
nothing's happening.
You're next, you political scumbags.
The scripting just... Well, no, not even the scripting. The A-Life spawn algorithms, they just aren't working. Maybe not even the spawn algorithms. Maybe just the come online because you should already be here algorithms. Ah, yes, there are bodies in here that could loot for some decent profit. Just have to deal with a little bit of radiation. By a little bit, I mean full-scale red damage. But thankfully, this anomaly doesn't seem to actually do anything. It's the one that's supposed to nuke the helicopters when you're,
You, Stalker.
when they're attacking
Atlas. We were attacked by
the
emergency.
power
Our
plant.
team was killed. Help us. I promise you won't be ready. Help us break through the ambush by the plant. I've uploaded the coordinates. Watch out.
Is that a regular zombie?
And his crew are by the chopper.
No, it's an Islam.
That's it, you egghead moron. Either you give me the results or you leave this place in a body bag. If you attack, I will destroy the information. You won't get my work. Professor, you're a smart man. Give us the info and go where you want. If you don't want me to destroy the research results, stay away from me.
I normally don't get the chance to actually hear the whole conversation. I'm usually just rushing up here to slaughter Wolfhound and his merry gang of morons. Yeah, I don't think the results of any of this is actually going to be saved. Because it just ain't working, and I don't think there's a way to... Well, no, I can probably spawn in some of Krugelov's, Krugelov's items. I can probably cheat my way through it, but I'd really rather not. Oh, hello! Just thought of something. I think this rifle actually just plain uses the, well, it's just a retextured version of the vanilla LR300. Not necessarily a bad thing, but... just don't know if it's fully worth the price I paid for it. Oh yeah, there's a really awesome teleporter in there. That leads you to absolutely nowhere useful. It's definitely a thing I'd have to complain about with this mod pack. Well, I suppose technically with the mods contained within the mod pack. Pointless, stupid, useless teleports. Just kind of thrown in everywhere, seemingly for no reason other than to be annoying. And make things take longer than they should. By virtue of throwing you into areas that you shouldn't need to be thrown into. And I've got no ammo for this, that sucks. I was actually hoping to use it on this Chimera. Alright, well I can sleep up here. Yeah, I'm thinking I might sell this for the minuscule amount of money I'll get for it. This Freeman's Deagle, although he is not spawned. There's a stash around here somewhere. The car? No, it can't be the car. Where is this thing? Or is this the one that's upstairs? Yeah, it's the one that's upstairs. Yeah, I mean, see, look, what is the point of that? Absolutely none. That's an artifact, however, so I'm going to go back. Yeah, I may just sell this rifle. It just plain is not as good as the Sig Necro. Well, it knows to try to get away from the grenades. Ah, if only solid objects actually stop grenades like they're supposed to. It'd make things so much better. Well, let's trigger this, I guess. There's no Kruglov here, there's nobody here. Let's spawn in some random NPCs and see what happens. Seriously? Is the A-Life system completely broken on this side of the map? And I'm just getting all these good artifacts I'm gonna have to throw away because I'm going to have to reload to an earlier save. If there's even a solution. That seems oddly bright. Although there's no light shining on this area. Incomplete light maps. But let's go back to where those 4 snipers were. And see if I can spawn in NPCs there. It may be the case that the A-Life system is just completely broken in this level beyond this point. Which is weird considering the helicopter sequence still happened. Okay, this is where A-Life worked. Nope. It's not spawning anything. Invisible wall, again. You can't even get over here in vanilla, so I don't really see the point in putting an invisible wall there. You're just destroying my desire to explore your levels. Aw, man, what the hell? This isn't even attached to the building. I suppose let's quickly explore the bar half of, Rostek. Truck's in relatively the same place. Close to it, at least. It definitely makes sense for... Invisible wall, what the hell? Definitely makes sense for some of the things to be here between both versions of the map, since at one point in development, both of these maps were combined. Build 1935, without a doubt, was, it was true then. Is the old clock tower. Random junk. So the layout is definitely different between these right now, but they contain similar elements. And a lot of the same... let's speed this up. A lot of the same, you know, level design characteristics. Yeah, this even includes this long trek to the garbage level changer. So I'd say it's definitely pretty interesting. It just seems like when they, for some reason, decided to split the maps into 2, maybe to help some of the scripting, their idea of optimization was to, I don't know, I guess remove a few sides from polygons to lower the amount of stuff that gets rendered when you look in this direction. And I don't know, I guess maybe after that they move things around in the playable areas of the levels to make them different from what you see here. I definitely think it would be cool if there were a few more enterable buildings here, like these hangars and this hangar and such were fully functional. Being able to run around up here would be pretty cool too, although they would have to make the train tracks actually reasonable. See, in this direction they work fine. Occlusion error. They work fine up until this point. In this direction, they just kind of stop at a highly illogical area. Because, you know, there are buildings here. But suppose you could probably put, like, stoppers at the end here. Who knows what they could have possibly done to these levels if Stalker 2 was not cancelled. I mean, it's possible they would have reused some of the existing levels from the other games. Entirely possible. Would have been pretty cool to do that as well. But we'll never know because, I don't know, a console deal fell through, so... Good ol' Grigory Sidorovich, that's not even close to his name, I don't even know what the hell I'm saying, decided, no, I don't want to do this anymore because the console thing disappeared. Why the hell is this box here? Makes zero sense. So I guess I'm gonna combine this entire session into one video, probably downscale and down bitrate it, because it's nothing special, not really even worth the usual 10 megabits per second 1080p profile I use. Desk cancelled. Why? Because I ran away? Does that count him as being dead? The spawning system doesn't seem to be working. Ah, I can't test with that. That just spawns it into the inventory, I think. Well, so does this, I think. Yeah, I got myself many copies of Freeman's Deagle. Where has it gone? Does this not have a world model? Oh, it's just very small. Okay. So it does explode. All right. Look at you just looting your friend. Tell you what, I've got an idea. While we're dicking around, you can just go into the alert state. While we're dicking around. You don't have any money. What the hell? Join duty and you're totally broke? Let's see if this works. I hope so. He exploded into equipment. That is beautiful. Okay. That is how I'm going to accomplish the assassination missions. I'm gonna put C4 in their backpack, press the detonator, and boom. Almost makes up for the fact that the game is uncompletable right now. Transition from sprint to walk could be reworked quite a bit. I think this might actually be using just the vanilla animations. So GSC guys, get on this. Alright, I'm talking through the loading screens. That actually makes me curious. All the GSC fellows who didn't jump ship to 4A Games, Vostok Games, or whatever other company there was. Like, if there was any development team that actually stayed with GSC, I wonder what they're doing. 'Cause I just think it would be pretty cool if, not if I get assaulted by a bloodsucker I can't see. But rather if some of the former Stalker developers decided to start working on Stalker mods. This gun is ass. What the hell? Can't even knock over a damn barrel. What a waste. It's pretty sad when you get better results with a 9x18 than you do by a 9x39. Let's just see if there's any A-life whatsoever on this side of the map. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, that's a disappointment. Ah, so this is the stash I saw. Not this one. This one, yes. Ooh, pipe bomb! Shame you can't throw it. That would be pretty nice. Yeah. Anomaly, whatever. Don't care. As long as the A-life system is broken in this level, I don't really care about anything that happens here. I'm gonna be pissed if I picked up a really amazing artifact and I'll have to lose it. I mean, that's okay once you change it to something else. This is great if you transmute it to something different. There's an invisible wall there, which is not great. Okay, one last test. Let's just see if the zombifieds are... Okay, the zombifieds have spawned. Alright, okay. Yeah, great. What if there's let's see if there's a point where the invisible wall breaks and I can, you know, actually move around up here with freedom. That doesn't seem to be the case. No, I just want to go up here. It's not that much of a question. Not a whole lot to ask. Alright, looks like... Alright, I'll get the autosave for completing it as if I actually did the right thing. Looks like I have a new thing to report to Technobacon. Alright, that's the end of this disappointment of a session.